together. Such a perfect marriage. And I do think that a lot of people out there agree. And if you do, there's a great food and wine tasting event happening at Il Piccolino Restaurante on November 4th. Here to tell us all about it is Adrienne David. She is the owner and operator at the restaurant. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you for having me. Hi, Lou.
Thank you so much for coming in. I love this setup. It's all beautiful.
Oh,
It's very
thank you.
fall, very
Yes,
festive.
yes, and we have a lot of fall type items on the tasting.
Right.
So we're honoring our new chef. He came on board with us just recently, Chef Alan McEwen, and he has elevated the standards of the Piccolino cuisine to brand new heights. So we're very excited to showcase this 6-course tasting so that people can get an idea of what we're doing and the kinds of things that Al will be doing on a regular basis. Right. The courses start with pan-seared sea scallops.
Oh, nice.
And then followed by a butternut squash, sun-dried tomato agnolotti, handmade pasta.
Oh, delicious.
And then the little palate cleanser, lemon basil sorbet. Then we follow it up with a main course of duck breast with our Concord grape coulis, which is from our own grapes from the vines at the Piccolino patio.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we had a huge harvest this year.
Yeah, it was a great year for growers.
So much hot sun, and so we got a great yield of grapes that we've been using throughout the last few weeks. And then our 4th course is going to be the chipotle braised beef short rib.
Oh, delicious.
Finally, UV cake vodka creme brulee.
Ooh.
And then an assortment of artisan cheeses from Quebec, and at the end, chocolate dipped amaretti coffee and tea.
Don't have lunch, everybody, okay? Just starve yourself all day.
The portions are all proportionate to the fact
Yes, of
you
course.
will be eating 6 courses,
Yeah.
and each course is paired with wines from our wine rep from E&J Gallo, Ernest and Julio Gallo. So they're mostly California wines, and then we have a Revelstoke spiced whiskey to go with the artisan cheeses.
Oh, very nice.
And so our winemaker will be coming in to discuss the pairings, and we have a cheesemaker coming in to discuss all of the cheeses that we're bringing in from local Quebec cheese.
You thought of everything.
So,
well, what are you making here today? What have you brought along with you
Well,
here?
we're doing the first course of the menu today.
Okay.
They're pan-seared sea scallops on fennel slaw with orange ginger coulis.
Okay.
So basically you start the pan off with some olive oil and white wine, get it nice and hot,
Nice.
and
Ooh, I love that
there it
sound.
goes.
Oh, yes.
And,
Olive oil and white wine. And you're using a dry white wine, I guess?
yes, it's a dry white wine that this one is being paired with a Mirasu Pinot Grigio.
Okay.
And that's a Californian wine that E&J Gallo is representing.
Oh, it
We're
smells
splashing.
great.
So what we've done here for the magic of television is pre-seared and
Right.
a little bit of grill marks on the scallops so that
Right.
we can be sure that they're nice and golden brown for you in the short
Very
time we
nice.
have.
This gets all the flavor into the scallops.
Oh,
the wine,
absolutely.
the
And
olive
the
oil.
nice searing so that you get the golden brown on the outside. And scallops are very, very, particular. You have to really know how to cook them.
Yes.
And Chef Al is amazing with seafood, and that's his forte. So
Oh, terrific.
he loves seafood.
And you've just undergone some pretty major renovations, too, at the restaurant, right?
Well, we're about to.
Okay.
Yeah, we're closing on November 19th for hopefully not more than a week to renovate the kitchen entirely. We're going to be gutting it and redoing the whole thing so that when we reopen towards the end of November, we'll have a brand new kitchen and keep the chef happy.
Does new chef mean new menu?
Yes,
Okay.
we also will be introducing a new menu, and it will be a little bit of fusion Italian with a twist.
Okay.
But we're very excited about that. So basically, the plating is a little bit of the Concord grape reduction, and then some of the
Look how concentrated that
fennel
is.
slaw. Yes, it's been reduced
You must have
quite
had a
bit.
lot of vines.
We have a very old vine stock that probably dates back to the 60s, and
Really?
the patio was built around it.
Oh,
So
that is
it's
so
we have
cool.
such a
That
great yield.
history.
Yeah. The house was the front of the house of Il Piccolino was the patio was the front yard of the house.
Okay.
So it was converted to a patio, and the vines were saved.
Oh, I never knew
So
that. I've
we
been
have-
there a couple of times, and
Yeah.
I never knew that. 'Cause
Yeah.
my father and I have gone
That's
before.
right.
We've gone to see a show at the Gladstone
That's
Theater.
right.
It's a great spot
Yeah.
to stop
Yeah.
and enjoy.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
There we go.
And then a little bit of the ginger and orange coulis. And then a little bit of garnish here, and voila.
I love the colors.
There
that
you
these
go.
Colors are
shows in here.
beautiful.
So
Looks great.
beautiful.
And
Reminds me of the fall foliage.
That's right.
And it reminds me of what a delicious, happy time everyone's going to be having. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is
Looks gorgeous. We'll do a little taste test on that for sure. How do people
And-
get tickets?
well, through the restaurant, calling
Okay.
the restaurant directly, or through our website, getting in touch with us that way. Il Piccolino means the very little one, and we are very little. We only have 26 seats,
Right.
so the tickets are already going quickly. So
Oh, book your
if,
ticket right now.
yeah, and it's probably going to be very successful. So we'll do it
Yeah.
again in the new year.
Excellent, Adrienne. Well,
So
it's
we're
great to
looking
see
forward
you.
to the first one. Yes, thank you.
Awesome. What a treat.
you.
Make sure you get your tickets. There's not many spots available. It's such an intimate little place, too, as well. It's some night. Date night, guys. I'm just saying. 6 courses, wine pairings, date
Take
night.
it from
all right?
Derek.
We showed you that beautiful vinyl album from Doll. That is their second album that they are putting out. You can catch